The state, this grand illusion of authority and order, is nothing more than a band of brigands and thieves, masquerading as the rightful rulers of our lives. It is a construct built upon a foundation of coercion, theft, and the suppression of individual liberty. Like a cancerous growth, it feeds on the productive and creative energies of society, claiming the fruit of our labor as its own, all the while sowing chaos and destruction in its wake. The state thrives on the myth that it is necessary for the protection and provision of essential goods and services. Yet it is the state itself that perpetuates the very problems it claims to solve. It stifles innovation and free exchange through regulation and taxation, creating economic stagnation and dependency. Far from being an indispensable guardian of our well being, the state is the primary obstacle to our prosperity and happiness. In the name of national defense, the state has embroiled us in endless wars, shedding blood and treasure for the ambitions of political elites. With callous disregard for the lives lost and the communities destroyed, the state has sown the seeds of hatred and violence, setting the stage for further conflict and intervention. We must reject the falsehood. The state's military might is an instrument of peace and recognize it for what it is, a tool of oppression and empire building. The state's encroachment on our privacy and civil liberties has reached unprecedented levels. Under the guise of security and public order, it has erected a surveillance apparatus that would make Orwell shudder. The state invades our homes, our communications, and our most intimate thoughts, all in the name of protecting us from the very dangers it has created. This insidious erosion of freedom must be resisted at every turn. We must also confront the pernicious lie that the state is the guarantor of justice and equality. In truth, it is the primary agent of injustice, serving the interests of a privileged few at the expense of the many. The state's monopoly on force and its power to legislate granted the ability to manipulate the rules in favor of its cronies, perpetuating a system of exploitation and subjugation. It is time to cast off the chains of the state and embrace a society based on voluntary exchange, cooperation, and mutual respect. Anarcho capitalism offers a vision of a world where individuals are free to pursue their own interests and cooperate without the interference of a coercive authority. It is a vision of a society where the market, guided by the spontaneous order of human action, fosters innovation, prosperity, and peace. We must challenge the state's stranglehold on our lives and our futures, tearing down the walls it has erected around our freedom and autonomy. Let us stand united in our pursuit of liberty, rejecting the false promises of the state and embracing the limitless potential of a truly free society. For only in a world free from the shackles of government can we truly flourish and realize the full extent of our humanity.